Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we delve into the wonders of the natural world. I'm your host, David, and I'm thrilled to share with you a fascinating tale of eggs, camouflage, and parental duties. Today, we're going on an adventure to explore the incredible world of bird eggs. As we take our first steps into this journey, let's consider the humble egg. It's a symbol of new life, of potential, and of the remarkable strategies that birds have evolved to protect their young. From the tiniest hummingbird eggs to the massive ostrich eggs, each one is a marvel of nature. As we wander through the world of bird eggs, we find ourselves in the midst of a clever game of hide and seek. You see, birds have developed remarkable camouflage techniques to conceal their eggs from predators. The spotted sandpiper, for example, lays eggs with brown and black spots that blend seamlessly into the surrounding environment. And the American robin's signature blue-green eggs? Those are thanks to an evolutionary adaptation that filters out UV light, protecting the developing chick inside. But it's not just about looks. Some birds have taken parental duties to a whole new level. The soarer, a small marsh bird, can lay up to 18 eggs in one clutch, while the ostrich, the largest bird on Earth, lays massive eggs that weigh around 3 pounds each. And then there's Wisdom, the Laysan albatross, who at an estimated 75 years old, has raised as many as 40 chicks in her lifetime. As we continue our journey, we find ourselves at the Breton National Wildlife Refuge in Louisiana, where the black skimmer's eggs are incubated by both parents. And in the Ngorongoro Conservation Area in Tanzania, we discover the communal nests of ostriches, where females lay their eggs together to benefit the entire flock. From the eared grebe's bright red eyes to the common Moor's piriform pear-shaped eggs, each species has its unique story to tell. And as we explore these incredible examples of adaptation and survival, we're reminded of the awe-inspiring diversity of life on our planet. So join me as we continue to uncover the secrets of the natural world, one fascinating story at a time. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk, where we're exploring the wonders of the natural world and the challenges it faces. Today, we're taking a journey to Western Australia, where a devastating tropical cyclone has left a trail of destruction in its wake. Tropical Cyclone Narelli slammed into the state's northwest in late March, bringing with it gusts exceeding 250 kilometers per hour and torrential rain. The storm had a catastrophic impact on the World Heritage, listed Ningaloo Reef, killing many of its wildlife inhabitants and leaving survivors injured, malnourished, and without homes. As we delve into this story, I want to take you to the shores of Western Australia, where hundreds of turtle hatchlings, dolphins, seabirds, sea snakes, and reptiles were washed up after the cyclone. The images are heartbreaking: tiny turtles, no bigger than a palm, struggling to survive in a world that's being turned upside down. The storm has not only destroyed habitats, but also disrupted the delicate balance of the ecosystem. A mobile veterinary hospital operated by Wildlife Recovery Australia is now on its way to Exmouth to provide much-needed care to the affected wildlife. The team will work tirelessly with local volunteers and organisations to tend to kangaroos, dingoes, wallabies, seabirds, turtles, and even an emu with a broken toe. It's a remarkable effort, and one that highlights the importance of conservation and wildlife rescue in the face of natural disasters. As we reflect on this story, it's essential to acknowledge the broader context of climate change and its impact on our planet. Rising temperatures are leading to more frequent and intense natural disasters, which in turn have devastating consequences for wildlife and ecosystems. It's a pressing issue that requires immediate attention and action from governments, organisations, and individuals around the world. The Chief Executive of Wildlife Recovery Australia, Stephen Van Mill, has urged governments to take responsibility for protecting wildlife and their habitats. He notes that Australia has the worst mammal extinction rate of any country in the world, and it's imperative that we prioritise conservation efforts to prevent further loss of biodiversity. As we continue on our journey through the natural world, it's crucial that we recognise the intricate connections between species, ecosystems, and the environment. We must work together to mitigate the effects of climate change and protect the incredible diversity of life on our planet. Welcome back to Nature Walk, where we explore the intricacies of our planet and our place within it. As we conclude today's journey, let's shift our focus to a pressing issue that affects us all: sustainable living. Specifically, what do we do with clothes that are no longer wearable or can't be donated? It's a question that gets to the heart of our consumption habits and their impact on the environment. As we discussed before, the fashion industry is one of the largest polluters in the world, with millions of tons of clothing ending up in landfills each year. But there are ways to reduce our textile waste, and it starts with changing how we think about disposal. Instead of simply throwing away unwanted clothes, consider repairing them. A simple patch or a new zipper can breathe new life into an old favorite, reducing the demand for new clothing production and the resources that come with it. For those items that are beyond repair, upcycling is a creative solution. Old clothes can be transformed into household cleaning supplies, such as reusable cleaning cloths or dusting pads. This approach not only reduces waste, but also encourages us to think outside the box when it comes to reusing materials. And for pet owners, old textiles can even serve as bedding or towels for our furry friends. When all else fails, textile recycling programs offer a way to break down old fabrics into raw fibers that can be repurposed into new products, such as insulation or carpet padding. Many municipalities and retailers offer these programs, so it's worth checking locally to see what options are available. And for those hard-to-recycle items, mail-in services provide a convenient alternative. Of course, there are times when disposal is unavoidable, such as with clothing that's heavily contaminated. But even in these cases, being mindful of our waste can make a difference. By adopting a more sustainable approach to fashion, we can reduce the environmental impact of our consumption habits and promote a healthier planet. As we wrap up today's nature walk, remember that every small change counts. Whether it's repairing a favorite shirt or exploring local textile recycling programs, our individual actions can collectively make a significant difference. So, let's strive to be more mindful of our consumption habits and work towards a more sustainable future. That's all for today's nature walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep exploring your natural world.